So I'm always telling you that we're your place on a radio dial on WFLA to talk about the Zimmerman trial. I figure I ought to watch as much of it as I can in order that I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about with you. Well, yesterday was a real test because the court session went on all day. They dismissed the jury at 4:30, and then they had, without the jury present, they had hearings until 10 o'clock last night. And all of a sudden, Judge Deborah Nelson, who was the one who decided they would go as late as they went, and everybody was exhausted, no doubt about it, she says, "That's it. I'm not going to continue talking about this. The court is in recess. See you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. And then she gets up and she walks out of the courtroom. I had never seen anything like it. I sat up in bed. I was half asleep, half awake, and I says, am I actually seeing this or am I dreaming this? And it was the most amazing thing I've seen. The defense is still talking and making their points. And she says, no, I'm not going there. I've had it. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. It just seems to me that common courtesy and the courtroom decorum that she demands of everybody else, because she runs a real tight ship, ought to apply to the judge as well. And there's something that just seemed blatantly wrong to have her just turn her back and walk away while the defense lawyers were still talking. It seems to me that ought to come under some kind of judicial review, and that perhaps there ought to be some kind of penalty assessed on this judge, who otherwise I think has done an exemplary job. But I keep getting that nagging feeling, and I had it again last night, the way she acted toward the defense, that she's kind of pushing her thumb down on the scale in favor of the prosecution. I'm not sure about that. I'm not comfortable with that, but that's what I think. What do you think? Join me for more talk about the Zimmerman trial and the hottest topics in talk radio right here on Bud Hedinger Live, 6 to 9 a.m., 104.5 AM, 540 WFLA. I'll look for you then.